Good morning, everybody. Sorry we're late. No, I'm not.
We're kind of late. We're
No,
good.
but I'm not
But we're
sorry.
here.
I'm here. It's actually a privilege to have me. No,
Well, boy. Well, look at we
Ward,
already
where
have.
have you been, Ward?
Wow, good to see everybody today. We all popped in
Yep.
a little early. Thank you so much for joining us this lovely morning, this Saturday autumn morning. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Carol, Lisa. Yeah, we're late. Lisa, thank you.
Lisa, it should be raining where you're at, if I'm not mistaken. Good morning, Kelly. Already liked and shared. See, I like that. That's
I
cool.
love that. That's so cool. So, I mean, if you're on Facebook, I highly encourage you to come on over to YouTube. Um,
Nancy, Christine.
but I understand that you can't, but just be warned ahead of time that there might be a hacker or two that come on, which we these hackers pretend they are psychic mediums and they read and they say hi, blah, blah, blah. Please be aware that they have not been endorsed by Roger or me. Those are the people who like to come onto the
Yep.
shows and try to pirate you away. Don't even fall for it. They are hacks. So there you go. So,
Oh, Maria's on your honey.
oh, good.
Now, I don't know if this is Maria Caballero or if it's Maria, my daughter, because she usually put Maria.
This is her YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
She said she's going to be working on it. So, Maria, is that you?
See, Lisa, I know it's raining over there. I was right.
So Ward says he's been a lot busy with writing. Just saw you going live. Okay. Hi, Richard. Good to see you today.
Oh, Maria says it's your brat, so it's
Oh,
her.
good. It's the
Good
one.
morning,
Okay,
honey.
cool. The next step is to get your picture up there. So
Yep.
get the big M and make it up.
Richard, now you're on Facebook, so you're taking a chance if somebody hacks, you know?
Yep.
They've
And there's
already cloned me once, so.
yeah. Well,
You
we
too,
have to
Debbie. Good morning.
deal with that in Facebook. I mean, we show the show public, and that means, and because we don't want it private, we want everyone to see our shows who can, but then that leaves us open to
Faye,
people
do you want to put up the link?
Sure, I will be happy to. I'll put up the YouTube link. Just a moment. I have to go there.
Anyway, we're going to take a little bit just to say hi to everybody and good morning and whatnot. Hope you got your coffee, your tea, or your hot chocolate, or your canela. Even canela, that works. That's cinnamon tea. Okay, for those that are wondering. You take it at palitos, the cinnamon sticks, throw them in the water, let them boil, and stir them up a little bit, and then there she be.
So there's a YouTube link. Everybody, I just posted it on the Facebook page for Latino.
Amanda says it's cold there. Cold where?
It's kind of cold here. I kind of have a chilly mug.
Not really bad. It's nice.
Okay. Yeah, Maria says she's going to watch from Facebook too, and watch for hackers. I love them. Yeah, and what I can do is I can block all the hackers from our show, but I just want to warn you, in case they start attacking you after the show, don't pay attention to them, please, because they just want your money.
There's our dear friend Janine Williams from Australia. Good to
morning,
see you, dear. Sorry to hear that you're in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold there, Amanda. She says it's cold there, meaning Here, I guess. Here.
Yep.
It's cold.
And she's saying, by golly, it's cold there, by golly.
Ah,
Where's Lynn? Where's Lynn when we need her?
I don't know, but everybody got your coffee, got your tea. We got our mugs. Hello.
Oh, boy.
She's having, so Janine says, oh, she says she's in the hospital having tests done.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad you're over at YouTube. She says, Debbie says she switched over to YouTube, but still have to figure out how to add your picture. It starts when you, in your YouTube channel, click on that, your D, that letter D. And from there, I can't remember how I got my picture on, but you can upload it by following the directions. The directions can be found how to do that, but you first of all tap on your letter.
Okay.
Okay, there's that little lesson. That's as far as I can remember, folks. You know, I did it once. It was a miracle.
Richard. Debbie. Ward.
You do have to create a YouTube channel, though, folks, in order to watch the show. You do, and that's not
Richard
hard.
made it on YouTube. Yay!
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's Rob. ¿Cómo
Okay.
estás?
Okay. I know those words. That's about it. We have Stacy. Oh, Stacy's back.
Steinovitz.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
And everybody, yeah, if you, we might have to have you tell us where you viewing us from.
Gotta have your cafe. Salute. Cheers.
We're both over 60. Mm-hmm. Roger's just had his birthday, as you all know. This is his birthday month.
73.
Yep. And 73 more to go, huh?
Yep. It's almost evening there. Where are you, Rob? Anyway, we hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody had a good week. We didn't get on to Paul's show. That is, I didn't. Because my daughter Maria, who's on here right now, she came to visit and it surprised me. And so we had a very good long visit. And
yeah. I was busy at a doctor's appointment. I did talk to Paul. And I hope that if he wants to, he can join us on this show. It's all up to him.
$17.42. Estaki, 1742. That's Army time. I don't know Army time.
Okay, so noon is 1200. Add 5 hours. Add 5. O'clock. So it's 5 o'clock. 5:42. Somewhere.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
No. Oh, happy birthday to your son, Kelly. That's cool. How old is he going to be? How
13.
Old is he today?
He's 13 today.
Oh, is he? Wow.
Tristan. Happy birthday, Tristan.
So we do have a topic today, but we're going to kind of wait for a little bit for people to join us. A little more folks. Because we always like to have a little conversation before we get into the spirit world, don't we, dear?
Yep. Conservation.
Cool. Conservation. I am correct. Lisa says I am correct, Faye. I love it. I have fact checkers here. I depend on you folks.
Look at Mary Erickson says. That's cool. God rest his soul.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yep.
And did you know, honey, that the guy he teamed up with Alan Jackson to do that
Yeah.
song, 5 o'clock? Well,
Oh,
Flacco that I played for Alan Jackson.
oh, that's cool.
Yep. Flacco did a CD with them,
That's really cool.
and I did a CD with Flacco.
Yes, you did. And then I married you.
Yep.
So where does that put me? Sort of
Uh,
cool? Am I
on the
sort of
list.
cool? I'm
Yeah,
just
you're on the
tiny.
list.
I'm. Am I on the short list or on the long
No,
list?
no, no, no.
Okay.
So here we are once again on a Saturday morning, and it's a 10:45 right now in the morning. Hello, Sandra Perez. She's not far from here. She's just right across the pond.
Which pond?
She's in Minnesota.
Oh,
In
then you
St.
mean
Paul, I think.
the river?
See.
Okay.
Hello, Doreen. Good morning. We are doing fine. Yeah, well, the guy that I played for, Mary, he did a CD with Alan Jackson, and he was on stage a couple times with Alan. I think during the Country Music Awards, he did a deal with that. And I played for him and did a CD with him. He was playing a button accordion.
Well, good morning, Rita Wadi Marpong. And where are you visiting us from? Where are you viewing us from? Good to have you here. Do you want to
Yes, let
explain?
us know where you're texting in from, all right?
So
Hello,
this is our,
Vanessa.
yes.
I had a very good birthday. Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the birthday, honey?
It was
No?
a,
Okay.
it was over. Was it a week ago or was it just last week? I can't.
Hello. It was Tuesday.
Have short-term memory things. Well, we had a
Yeah,
fantastic time.
selective.
No, I took you out to eat and then you paid for it. That was the best day.
I didn't think you would reveal that.
Of course
Oh, hello, Shonda. That's funny, honey.
I know. It is funny. I said, I'll take this. And he goes, no, I'll take this. I said, okay, I'm supposed to be taking you out to eat. And he goes, that's okay. It comes
Can
from the
you
same
read
place.
where she's from? I don't know how to say that.
Oh, the West Side. Who?
Rita
Sao
Wadi.
Paulo, India, Tuba. Okay, I will have to look at the world map on that one, but welcome. I don't know. Is that what country? Is that in India?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's east of Walmart.
I hate to reveal my ignorance, but I will. I don't know where
You
that
already
is.
did that by saying that. Hello. See, Sandra's from the Hueso,
Cool.
where I
Sao
grew up.
Paulo.
Oh, she's from Brazil.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. Love it. So welcome to our show.
Bienvenidos. I say it in Spanish because I know you understand Spanish. A lot of them do.
Okay.
Bienvenidos aquí en el show de... This mug's for you. En otras palabras, esta copita es para ti.
That sounded very nice.
Yes.
Okay. She says this.
She's
What
saying,
is that?
Thank you.
Oh. Cool. So stay with us because what happens is the readings don't come in right away. We start to talk. We start to have visitors like you. Please share the folks, everybody. I love to see the new visitors, and they're coming in partly, I'm sure, because you guys are sharing the show with your friends and family. So and hit the subscribe button, and the like button for us, please. That would be
She's
awesome.
speaking in Portuguese. Okay, that's
Oh.
where...
Very similar.
Yep. It's almost the same, but only different.
And then we
Hey,
have.
Ruben, good morning. Long time no see.
I hope that Rita can understand me. I'm pretty sure she can.
She understands English, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, I need help with that. I don't know what she's saying there. Mutuo legal and
Okay, we got lost on that one, Rita. Of course, she says.
okay. Claro, which means of course.
Oh. Okay.
And now, time for our Spanish lesson.
Oh, that just made me go like this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right?
I don't know.
Don't feel bad. I gotta
Okay.
learn my
Okay.
language.
All right.
Reason being is because I'm half Portuguese and half Spaniard. And believe it or
Well,
not,
so you're a lot. So
yeah,
that's not really true.
I'm a mutt.
You're a lot Portuguese, you're a lot Spanish, you're a lot native,
Native,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So that would be a third each. I don't mean to, blow your bubble up, but you're like,
Well, I gotta learn the language either way, you know.
well, yeah, but you're not half Portuguese and half Spanish.
No, I didn't say half, did I?
You did. You did.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I'm going to hold your feet to the fire, honey.
Yep, that's right. I find Portuguese much harder than Spanish. Yes, it is. It really is, yes. But believe it or not, I played music, okay? And I played in what they call the Asturias, which is northern Spain. And then I played all of northern Spain, and then we did like going down Barcelona and Caledonia, and I can't remember all the other ones. But it turns out when I got back, that was my ancestors where they started, was in the Asturias and in Portugal. And I knew there was a reason when I was in Santiago, Spain, I did not want to come back to the United States. Because I just like felt at home. It was so odd.
Yeah, I had the same experience when I was in Scotland, and the only thing that brought me back home was you, to tell you the truth. I would have loved to stay there a lot longer in Scotland. Yep.
That is very true, Mary. Thank you for that.
So Janina's saying that the doctors are saying the test she's getting is to do with the oxygen levels when she lays down flat. Okay, well,
It's her lungs collapsed. I understand that. You had to sleep with a couple of pillows, so you're at an angle.
my goodness, we have two daughters on the show today, darling. We got Tanya as well.
Oh, hi, Tanita.
Hello, Tanita. Good to see you. I'll see you a little bit later after the show. I'm glad you joined us. I hope you guys can stay in there with us. I know Tanya's busy. Our other daughter is getting busy preparing to go on a little trip. But
Maria, this is the one that we want you to meet. The daughter.
Oh, yeah. So Tanya's also adding that she felt the same way when we were in Scotland, Mom. Tanya and I had the privilege of going together with my sister, her aunt. We had a wonderful time meeting other family members, the Clan Ewing, and it was magical. Tell you the truth, it was magical. The whole of Scotland is magical to me, okay? It's cold there. I like it there.
Not me.
Plus, the beautiful landscape, the beautiful countryside. I couldn't take a bad picture. It was fantastic.
You want to answer Ruben, honey?
So, well, hi, Ruben. So, yeah, it was a great birthday. We had fun. I mean, it seemed like it started on Sunday at the gig. A lot of good people were there, and
we had cake.
And we had cake there, and then
no ice cream.
No ice cream. And then we extended to then it extended to Tuesday, which was his real birthday, 10/10. We went out to eat at his favorite restaurant, which had, of course, Mexican food, and we got full. Absolutely. On good stuff. So I'm gonna throw up the no, I'm not gonna throw up, but I'm going to put up the topic for today.
Good morning, Denise.
Just want to generate some conversation. If it hits you at all, if it resonates with you, if you want to talk about it.
Good morning, Herbie. You gonna put it down here on the bottom, man?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the topic of the day, everybody. Faye's gonna put it in there.
There it is.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Confronting no as it relates to life's journey. Meaning, do you take the word no? I mean, if somebody tells you no, do you take that and just walk away then, or what do you do?
And agree with them. So they don't. A stranger doesn't know your worth. Only you know your worth. And
Yep.
so I think it's important to know that you are worthy, that you are special. And if someone says no, or yeah, but I don't, how do you deal with that? What does that do to you? Do you say, well, I'm not going to accept that, or do you accept it? So,
Okay, everybody, Ruben's birthday's tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday to you. Here's your first one.
Carol goes with her intuition when people throw up the word no. Okay, do you want to expand a little bit on that? I'm trying to...
Hello, what's that?
What you mean by that?
This is what Mary says, honey.
So Mary says it's not in my vocabulary. Yeah. Because the word no, isn't it like someone putting a limit on you?
Yep.
Why would you accept that? I remember getting a feedback from a lawyer that I didn't have to work for this guy directly. But it was, of course, a political conversation, and he was on the other side of and I said, what do you see in that person? What does that person have of any value? And you know what he said to me, honey?
No.
He says, nobody cares what you think, Faye. He said that to me.
I would have got up and walked out.
I thought, what?
Here's the other side of the coin.
He says, what you think it doesn't matter, Faye. It doesn't matter what you think. I said, well, you are a jerk. Yeah. So that's a no. Try to dismiss a person's thoughts. Come on.
But she's saying she finds it hard to say no. That's like, she's always saying yes to everything.
Okay. So I want to put up what it says again. I'm going to just do something here. Confronting no. When someone says to you no to something that you are or do or say, when you are saying something that you want to do, say, for example, you're saying you want to try a new profession. You want to go out and get out of something, and you want to go into something that you've been thinking about, and somebody says no to you. How do you think about that? What do you think about that? What does that do to you? Do you accept it? Do you say, oh yeah, you're probably right, that's a stupid idea, I don't think that's a great idea? What do you say to people like that? Or what do you say to yourself?
You do like me and Ruben would say. And
Kirby, are you serious? You have to accept it? Really? No. I have to accept it because I say no and no accepts it, and I don't see what you're saying there. You're actually saying no. You say, oh yeah. When it has to do with your life and what you want to do with your life. Yes, there you go, Carol. I don't accept others' thoughts. I go with what I feel is best. Thank you. Because what I want to encourage people, highly recommend people to look at themselves and understand that they are more. You are more than what somebody else is putting a no on you. You are more than that.
See, Ruben agrees with me. Tell them to get the out of here.
Okay, so Herbie, I'm going to put up what Herbie says.
Okay.
They want to turn it into an argument. Okay, so what? So what if they want to put it into an argument? You can walk away, but you can also stand your ground, can't you? And I love it. Lisa says this. I would give them a funny look. Of course. And guess what I did to that lawyer? I said, really? Really? You don't have to have a fist fight with the person.
No.
You don't have to start making a scene, but
you just say, you know what, I thought you were going to show me your intelligence instead of your ignorance.
Right. And to come back at a person who has a different point of view and have to say something so degrading like that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tanya says, I am finding it easier to dismiss the no people. There you go.
This is God's honest. I'm sorry, honey.
Go ahead.
This is God's honest truth. Throughout all my life, my 73 years, when somebody told me no, I always found a person that said yes. I go around them.
Mm-hmm. So why should other people get to live their lives and do what they want to do and not you? Or why does everybody else have to have something to say and not you? Tanya says, this is my life, not theirs. Absolutely.
Yep. Good morning, Sue.
Hi, Sue. How are ya? Okay. Amanda's got to go.
Yeah, she's saying hostile burritos.
I'm glad you joined us today. Come back. There you go, Carol. Nobody's living my life for me, and nobody has a right to say no to you. Actually, nobody. If you have something in your heart, I mean, if you have something that you want to create, for example, and you want to make it your life's work, why would you let somebody say no to you? They don't know you. They don't know what you're capable of. You do. And even if you fail, at least you try. You don't have, you'll learn more. You're going to learn more.
Even in a job, when somebody would say, no, we don't really need you right now, I would just tell them, you know what? It's your loss, not mine. Bye. And then they follow you out the door. What do you mean by that? Say, hey, you want me to sell cars or don't you? I could sell a lot of cars.
Well, and I know that when you're going through a job interview for a regular job, I know that we have to go through the interview and when they put you all through all kinds of rigorous interviews and things like that. I know you have to, look pleasant and deal with it. And they might say no to you, and you can't come back and go back to the building and say, well, probably that won't work that way. But when they say no to you in that circumstance, you don't have to accept it. Like Roger says, go around that. Okay, they said no, but somebody else is going to want you. Absolutely.
Look what Maria says. This is my daughter, everybody.
So Maria says, she says, I get to decide my limitations. It's my life. I tell me no, not you. That's right. And it's maybe instead of saying no to yourself, well, not this, but this, So this isn't working, but this might work. So
or can you read French?
Lisa says, sometimes you shouldn't take no for an answer. I agree with Roger. You just go around.
All the time you should.
All the time. Don't just sometimes. When somebody is standing there making a decision for you saying, no, you can't do this. Well, okay, not now, but why can't I do it? I want to do this. Why are you saying no to me?
Now, see, that's the bad attitude right there, Jose, because you're wasting your time on that person that's telling you no. Don't get upset about it. Just say, hey, it's your loss, not mine, and walk out.
Yeah. You don't have to accept that person. You go to the next person.
Yeah. When I would go for a loan or something, and the banker would tell me, no, can I speak to somebody else? Then I'd go around. I'd get the manager. And then I would tell them, this is what I bring to you. This is what I can show you and bring to you. You either take me or you don't. And sometimes they would say, well, we're not going to. And I would say, okay, I'll go to the other bank and you'll see they will.
Yeah.
And I did.
And even when you're in a 8 to 5 situation and you maybe have a really fantastic idea that would help minimize the costs of the company, or make their business go further, and they say no, and you go, oh, okay, well, I think
Look
you're
at this,
wrong.
honey. What Mary put. That's
Okay, can I finish
beautiful.
is it okay if I finish my sentence?
I'm waiting.
Okay, so I mean, don't let the 8 to 5 people say no to you either. Stay with it. So Mary says, just got an email from Rolling Stone U.S. Representative Joaquin. How do you say that? Joaquin
Castro.
Castro
I,
nominates
I
Freddie
met him a
Fander
long time
for
ago.
inclusion in the Library of Congress National Recording Library. That's cool.
Beautiful. Joaquin has a twin brother, honey. Just a man, and you look at him and you go like, who's who?
Really?
Yeah, they're twins.
Cool.
Put what Lisa did.
Lisa says she got fired from a job once. I couldn't accept it and asked why, and she kept her job. See, they didn't have a
Cool.
good answer. That's way to go. You decide when you want to leave.
I like what Tanya just put. That's correct right there.
Ancient Chinese proverb, failure is the mother of success. Yes.
Ma'am.
I mean, how do you know? And also, how do you know you can do it or can't do it unless you try? You know?
I like what Janine put. Read that one, honey.
Okay. Janine says, when my grandchildren say no to me, I tell them no is not a word. I love that.
That's cool. Good
Cool.
morning, Tina Ellen. You know,
So-
if you go ahead. hon.
No, you go ahead.
If you remember last week, everybody, we did the cards because I had them all shuffled, ready to go. Does everybody want to do the cards again today? They're still shuffled up, the top part of the deck. I buried what we used. And we'll go 1 through 5 if you want to, but let me know.
I think people are going to say, yeah. Tina says, yeah. I love the cards.
It's a 3.
Oh, they're all going.
Tina,
How many?
2.
How many cards are we doing today?
1 to 1 to 5.
1 through 5.
Yeah, 1 through 5. See, you wearing off on me.
You already had the problem, honestly.
My wife, she'll say something and she go, Willie. And I go,
Willie. No, it's Willie.
Oh, golly.
Okay, I just want to talk with Herbie here. I got to talk to Herbie. Herbie says, I kind of agree with you, but there are times when you need to say no, but like when you just don't have it. But others say you do have it, even if you show them proof. It's okay.
That's in a different sense. You're saying no, like say somebody wants $1, borrow $1, and you say, no, I don't have it. They say, yes, you do. Well, that's in a different sense. I'm talking about confronting the word no.
When it
somebody
has to
says,
do
no, you can't do that.
when it has to do with they're attacking your worth as a person.
Right.
Let's get it down to basics. They're attacking your abilities. I am not in agreement with that. I do not allow that to happen. I mean, when you have children and they want to be a veterinarian or a lawyer or a psychiatrist, you say no. No, you can't do that. I hope nobody on this show says that to them. That's up to them to decide what to do. They want to be fantastic. They have every right to be fantastic. This is what we're all about here. This is what this life is all about, being fantastic.
We have one brave person, honey.
We do. And her name is Carol.
The
So
first
think
one
about
on
what-
the show.
So I love cards. I love the cards because this brings, I don't know, it brings conversation as well.
Yeah.
We want you to think about these things.
I'm going to go 1 through 5. There it goes.
Oh, there's Paul.
Hello, Paul.
I tell them no, they ignore me. Then they ignore me. I don't believe Paul Francis has ever allowed anybody to say no to him. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
he just get out of my
I
way.
know. He's going, okay, just be quiet.
All right, here we go. We're going to do cards 1 through 5. All right? The
All
only
right.
one who's really brave is Carol. Everybody, you want to say hi to Paul? Go ahead, say hi to Paul.
Let's just get this over with.
Ah,
Paul, good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. And
see.
would it be possible to bring you into the show a little later, a little bit? Would you be available? Please let me
Or are
know.
you going to say no?
Are you going to say no?
All right, I'm ready. Card number 1. Oh, boy. Carol, you're going to love this, okay? Now, Carol says about not taking no and all that. Okay, here's what the card says. No more complaining. Paul. It says complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually.
Could you say that again? Sorry, I was writing something down. I love you. Hold on.
Oh, that really worked. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually.
No.
Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality.
There you go. Kind of has
cool.
something. It kind of has something to do with accepting no as well. Don't complain about what's, don't be a victim. Don't accept it. Don't accept it. Yeah. So Lisa says, Roger, tell Faye no. No. No.
I'm not that dumb.
He never says no to me, by the way, folks. Never.
That's truth. I don't.
He doesn't.
I let her do whatever. She says, honey, yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
It's pretty cool.
Now, see, Carol liked that card. It made a lot of sense, too.
Especially was in line with what we're thinking about today as it relates to your life's journey, confronting no.
All right, here we go. Card number 2, everyone. We got Tina Ellen for number 2 and Tina Ellen for number 2 and Debbie Helderson for number 2, and that's all it's brave. Yep, look what Paul says.
Yeah. So he says, first of all, my mom used to say, put up or shut up. And then, of course, no has a number of options. Right?
Well, that's why I said when you're confronted by someone who tells you no in front of your face, that's different.
Well, but no is just, there's other alternatives to that no answer.
Oh,
are you looking? Are you all right? Oh, I got to put up what Tanya says. She's in the background fact checking and checking out other things. Tanya says, I just found this quote. Just say, thank you for underestimating my ability to take care of myself and go after my dream. Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Like
That's
May we proceed with the proceedings? Ready?
Okay. So I will. Yes, you may.
What can you tell me about my mother? She's your mom. I don't know what you're looking for, but here we go. We're going back to the cards. Number 2.
Yes. We'll come.
Who did number 2? This is good for you, whoever did this.
And we are going to get Paul on the show a little bit after the cards are pulled.
Vanessa said number 2. Debbie Hellerson said number 2. And I can't see anybody else who did. Anyway, if you pick card number 2, everyone, be ready for a raise or a promotion.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here's what it says. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work.
I don't have anything to add to that. Isn't that just...
What?
I know.
You?
I know.
Are you telling us no?
No, I'm just saying later.
Later, fool. All right, I guess we go on then.
And Tina says, yep, she's getting one this month. Cool.
Okay. Jose says 3 is his birth month. That's March. So that makes you Pisces, Jose? And I'm going to give you a little thing about Pisces. If you're born at the beginning of the month, then you're a downstreamer, fish. Okay? You go with the flow. If you're an upstreamer born towards the end of the month, then you're a fighter. And you won't take no for an answer. Debbie Hellerson says, I just got a bonus noches Friday at work.
Cool.
Everybody gets the bonuses. That's cool. That's really good. I always get bonus noches. So I made myself my own boss. Oh, Herbie, you suck up. Look at that. Go to Herbie, honey. What she's saying is not at the time. Thought you were on my side, bud.
There's no
Okay.
side. Oh,
Yes,
so
there's outside and inside.
Paul's Pisces as well, and I think it starts on the 20. It doesn't start in the beginning of each month. It starts like in the
No,
like the
it starts at the ladder.
23rd through the 23rd, right?
I don't even remember. But Jose said yes, he is too. So,
Okay.
Here we go with card number 3. And Jose, be ready. He wants card number 3. Who else wanted card number 3? Sue Vindicom wanted card number 3. And let's see, who was it? Mary Erickson, card number 3. You know what? I think I'm going to go card number 3 too. I don't know what it is or what, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Card number 3 says, oh, yes, this is very good. Block out distractions. And that also goes with, remember we talked about eliminating people out of your life that are just negative and they want to mess you up. Get them out of your life. Ruben got a big raise.
Cool. Hi, Mary. Mira Lacea's here. Good morning.
Hello, Mary. All the way from Chicago.
We're doing cards right now. We're on 3.
Card number 3. I haven't read it yet, Mary, so if you want it, just say yes or no. Okay, Jose says he's in the beginning, so that makes him, you go with the flow, buddy. You don't want to create waves, so you go with the flow. 1919. Yeah, that's kind of the beginning. Okay, Mary says she wants card number 3, and it said, block out distractions. And here's what it says. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment. by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and
You're
you
looking the
have the
other.
power to responsibly block them out. I'll read that again on the end. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out.
So how does that apply to you, dear? Because you chose 3.
Did I?
Yeah, you just said that you chose 3.
Oh well, there again, it's like people that the negative people and all that. I just get away, you
But it
know.
also says take charge of your
It's
schedule.
time to take charge of your schedule and
Yes.
working environment
Yes.
by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that
Yes.
distracts you from your what's important.
Right.
And I
So if
do
you
that a lot when I meditate.
yes, it is important to get yourself straight. Do what's important to you. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Put aside time. That's how you get things done, and that's actually how you figure out who you are as well, I
See,
think.
okay, now Jose said he's at the 19th. Paul just posted Pisces from the 18th of February till the 20th of March. And Jose says he's 19. So that's like the next day, okay? So that puts him as a downstream fish, which means you go along with like the flow. You're not to make fun of anybody, but you're like a follower. You don't create waves. If you're born in the latter part of Pisces, then you're an upstreamer, meaning that you fight everything tooth and nail to get what you want.
I don't really view Paul as a downstreamer.
No, nor do I.
Okay, look what your daughter says. Why do I feel like I just got lectured by my dad? Oh, wait.
That's good, Eddie. That's
That's
good.
awesome.
Now everybody knows why I call her Little Mom. Because I named her after my mother, and I always called her Little Mom, but then I also called her my brat, because she's a little brat. Egden, good morning. Good morning, good morning.
So Paul's adding, he says, that's the sign, not the month. And he says, that's confusing me too.
No, but it's very true, Paul. Do I have to give you a lecture?
I don't know. I think there's more to the story than that. Can I
No,
just say?
it's very true. There are upstreamers and downstreamers when it comes to Pisces. Look at us. We are Libra. I have to weigh the scales, meaning I look at both sides of the coin.
All the time.
Well,
All the time. That's okay. Because I'm an
may I
Aquarius
proceed with the proceedings?
and I tolerate it.
Excuse me? What did you say?
He says you said at the end of the month. That's why. So
The
that's
end of the
why,
month is an upstreamer.
honey, it's not the end of the month. It's
Oh,
it
okay. Well,
runs
you
from
know
the
what I mean.
19th
The end of the
of the
Pisces thing,
sign. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sign.
Be clear. Be clear. The sign covers 2 months, it says. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is the end of the.
No, okay.
It's like they say. Here's what they told me. When is your birthday? I said October 10th. They said, okay, that starts your year. And I went, what? No, the beginning of the year is January. They said, no, your beginning is in October. Crazy, but that's what they told me.
Okay, can I just put up what Tanya said
See.
too? She says, people who say no help you believe harder in your dream. Feel empathy towards others. Learn more about yourself and how you choose to respond to situations where people don't believe in you.
Very well
That's
said,
pretty
honey.
heavy. Thank
That
you.
is, but that's very well said. Oh, Lisa's a Capricorn, honey. Stubborn as all hell.
There are positives to every sign, positives and
Yes.
negatives,
But I'll
folks.
tell you what, every Capricorn that I've come across, and I've come across a lot of them, stubborn, bullheaded.
You said that about me. I'm not a Capricorn.
No, you're an Aquarius.
I know.
And so is Carol.
I see that.
Moving right along, here we go with card number 4, everyone. Who picked number 4? Let's
Who
see.
picked number 4?
I
I
just
think
said that. There's an echo in here somewhere.
who picked number 4? 4, 4, 4.
Kelly Durant picked number 4. Was Kelly the only brave one?
I think Tanya
Wow.
did too.
Anita, did you pick number 4?
I'm not sure.
Wow. All right, card number 4 says, as soon as I get down to the bottom here, okay.
And Paul says he's picked number 4. And so there you go.
Okay.
And so did Tanya. C.
Whoa, Paul. Okay, this is for Paul. He
And
said
Tanya.
he picked number 4, and Tanya did too. Ready, everyone?
Ready?
Let go of guilt, Paul. How many times have you said that on the show, huh?
Yeah.
So there it is. Let go of guilt.
He's a living testimony of letting go of guilt. So are
Right,
you, huh?
and he says it better be good. It was. By God, it was. B said number 2. I'm already at number 4. So here we go. This is
She'll
what
have
it
to go
says.
back. Number 2 is be ready for a raise or promotion.
Yep. It says
See, I'm
number
right, yeah.
number 4 says let go of guilt. It says
Yes.
when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Very well put. I'm telling you, I like that.
I love that card. That is. Oh, Paul added that he wants and 5. He wants 5 as well. And he adds, see, I'm right.
Yeah, because he said let go of guilt. Yeah,
Always.
he
always.
is right.
It is.
And I tell people that too.
It is a limitation. It puts a limitation on you. It just messes with your whole progress and process. Just
Well, I
let it
forgot what
go.
it was that I was watching, but somebody started crying and said, I didn't get a chance to say so and so. Then I tell myself in my mind, you just said it. You know?
Really?
Yeah, when you say I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to that person, you just did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, but guilt can apply to anything that you've done or thought you didn't do in your life that you were short of doing. You know, you're given this life to learn from it too. So,
But
this is
there
life
again, it goes
experience.
up to the old saying that I keep saying all the time. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're
right.
Act accordingly, whichever
Yep.
way you want to go. And Janine
Kelly loves
says,
it. Kelly
Janine
liked
says,
it.
can you shut up and give me card number 5, please?
Well, I
Okay.
think it's worthy to talk about these cards. I think if
Okay,
it
Nick.
resonates with everybody, I think it's good to talk. This is what this
Yes.
show's all about, isn't
But
it?
Paul and I are right. The thing is, you can't take guilt because it'll eat you up like cancer. I should have done this. I should have said that. Let it go. They know. Believe me, they know. Holding on to that is like holding on to air.
This is in reference to people who have passed on and you feel like you didn't do enough for them. But I'm just talking about life in general. Life
Well,
feeling well, no,
our
I don't.
title is Let Go of Guilt.
Right, letting go of guilt. And it's in your whole life you have guilt. You're fighting that. I mean, I know I have had guilt besides having not talked to my father before he died. He died when I was in another state, but I didn't feel guilty about that. But I do think that people carry guilt about other things that they've done. But so the the point is, get rid of whatever guilt you have going and move on. You can't move on unless you get rid of guilt. Right?
Yep.
Did you listen to what I just said?
You have to move on. There's no
Yes.
doubt. You just have to. You can't stay in that rut. It's like, how many times have I said when people mourn, they mourn their loved one that passed, their mom, their dad, their son, their daughter, whatever. And I think, how long do you want to stay there? Or the one that was on, and I said that too. I said that to that person because their husband or something had died a year ago. And I said, how long you want to mourn? How long you want to hang on to that? And Paul and I both say, make them proud of you. Do something with your life so they will be proud of you. And good
Yeah.
morning, Paulie Miller. It's like you can boo-hoo all the rest of your life, like I said before. Boo-hoo all you want, but snap out of it. Because the more you boo-hoo, then it's not about the person that died. It's about the person, now it's about you.
Is that about guilt?
Yeah, it all boils down to that. I should have said this, I should have, and you're, oh, poor me, poor me. No, I want to slap you. Wake up and snap out of it. Because it's not about the person who passed. Now you're making it about you. Put what Tanya said, honey.
Okay. She says, feeling guilt for not listening to my heart and dreams sooner in my life. I'm letting go of that. Thank you. And that's very helpful too, because there's so many instances where guilt comes in, it comes in like a dark cloud about every part of your life. You have to let it go. I might feel guilty about something I did or didn't do with the kids that I was raising, I had to get rid of that feeling guilt of different things, like, wasn't able to pay for this or that. That's silly stuff. You got to let that go.
Okay, but look at my life, honey.
Let's look at your life.
My kids tell me, you weren't around when we needed you. Yes, it's true. But I'm around now. And I do everything in my power to make it right for them. You know?
Yes.
I went out to do something musically and make a name for myself and everything, and I did that. Now I'm here.
And you could feel guilty about being away from them a lot, but you can't because it's your life journey, and
But about 2 or 3 of my daughters had told me, Dad, I understand now why you left. This is cool. They would say, you're playing and all that. It's cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I still play.
Because people are meant to follow their dreams. I don't care who you are. Follow your dreams.
Yep. And don't ever let anybody tell you no.
Don't let anybody see the topic of the day, confronting no.
Yep.
Don't let anybody say no.
We ready for number 5, babe?
Yeah.
Janine wants number 5.
Good.
Is that all? Oh, Tanya wanted. Oh, no, what? No, she got her.
No, Paul wanted 5 as well.
Okay. Who else? Going up and down. I just saw one. Where the heck did I see that? Stacy. Stacy wanted number 5.
Okay.
And I think that's it that I could see. So here we go, everybody. This is our last card of the day. And it says, dun, 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 dun. Wow, here's something me and you have, honey.
Is it? Oh, and Tanya's going to take 5 too.
No,
so I'm going to take 5 too. I haven't chosen.
No, I won't let you. But it's you and I, hon.
What's going on with this hair? I don't know.
It's you and I. Partnership.
Partnership. Oh, yeah.
You know, folks, Faye and I, and we say this all the time. We always tell everybody, we're the team. And we are. I would not do anything without her, and she the same way. When I need an opinion of something, I always tell everybody, I have to sit out and talk to my wife about this. And we do. I don't go make decisions on my own. And I'm hoping that she doesn't either, you know?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay, so here's
Okay.
what it says:
All right.
allow healthful, supportive partnerships in your into your life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. And let me give you a prime example of this.
Wow.
When we do something, Faye and I, like a gig comes up for me or whatever, I always tell Faye, it's coming, the money's coming to the same house. It's not like it's my money and that's it. No, honey, here's the money. What do we do with it? What do we got to pay? And we always pay our bills together. You know, if there's something that she gets and there's an outstanding balance on it, then I help her pay it down. I did that before and I'll continue to do it. That's what being the team is.
Well, and then there's our business, which I
Yeah.
think, balance each other out. I feel like we do. And there was a little bit of partnership with Paul as well. It just the friendship, the stuff that Paul gives us, enlightens us with different information. I welcome it. So anyway,
And so do I. You
yeah.
know, the whole thing is we're both glad that we met Paul, number one. It's been very beneficial to us. And I hope vice versa, you know. He's learning the things about death, as he says, Dr. Death.
Yeah.
But he's learning about things that he doesn't know about regarding our traditions, regarding our, you know, I'm talking about Latinos, talking about our beliefs. Now he's learned them. I had to slap him, but what?
And he says no to them.
Yeah, that's right.
It's okay.
It's all right, honey. He doesn't
It's all
know
right.
any better.
It's all right. And I say, well, I got to check that out. And if it resonates with me, I'm still working on that. I am still working on
A
stuff.
lot of times I say, this is our beliefs, you know, us Mexicans believe this. Mexicans believe that. Latinos believe this. Latinos believe that. And the native thing too, you know, a lot of native stuff comes out
Well,
of me.
a lot of native stuff is mixed into the Mexican
Look what
belief
Paul
system.
says.
Oh, heck yeah. No.
Oh,
Pretty soon, honey. Okay, I'm going to shoot Paul a link.
Captain Doom.
Okay.
You'll see, buddy. You'll see. All right, you got it. What, babe?
I'm going to, I think it's time to see if Paul can join us today.
See. So bear with us, folks. We're trying to get Paul into the show.
It'll take a little bit so we can continue talking, honey.
Okay. Which shirt do you got on, babe? Oh, you got
our new shirt.
Oh, the Latino one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, folks, those of you who wanted to order a shirt, we have another batch in. So, what do we have? Large, extra large, and double X.
Yes.
And there's one that's 3. And we ordered the 3 in case we get somebody that's my size or bigger.
So, Paul, I just sent you the link. So, hope you can get in there. Well,
also,
these were...
folks, honey,
Huh?
remember we got to talk about these.
Do we? Okay.
We still have bracelets. And, man, I'll tell you, they're running out fast. We have these bracelets. We have them in red. A lot of these that I have on, folks, are what we're selling right now. We got them multicolored.
And what are on these? What are on those bracelets? Just so we can
The
tell them.
saints.
The
Saint
saints.
Benedict's on there for sure, and the rest of the saints. Now these I only have maybe 6 left, and that's the one with all the saints on them, and the Lord and the Holy Mother Mary, and then the one I wear too in red, right here. Then on this side, this one's just straight Saint Benedict, which I have right. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, here it is. This one is just Saint Benedict. Okay. And I only have like 4 of those left. It's a good item to have, I'll tell you. And it's a good item to sell. So if you want a bracelet or you want a shirt, we have brand new shirts that go back to our old print that we had. Can you show money?
What now? Oh, what?
Stand up a little bit for our shirts. As you can see, it says Latino Psychic Vision. It has one dove, and it's got my name on the bottom with our phone number here at the office.
Okay.
Our other one, there he is.
Yeah. Everybody go. Okay, should we have a little drum roll? Da, da, da.
Hey guys.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Mary
good afternoon.
Mary Lasea Honey wants to know what Saint Benedict is the patron of. He wards off the evil, and that's
Saint Benedict
our
is the
belief.
patron saint of brandy.
Brandy?
Brandy?
Oh, my buddy.
Oh, God.
When I get a bad
Benedictine
throat,
brandy. The Benedictine monks made brandy.
Okay.
wow.
So he can definitely be. He's a patron saint of most Irishmen.
Cool. But he also wards off the evil too.
He's so serious. My
Ladies and
husband's-
gentlemen,
I know he's got his. I'm just trying to. I can hardly hear you guys because it's.
Okay.
I'm just setting up my. I've got you on my cell phone, but I'm trying to set it up so I can put my hands down. There we go. That's it. So I can hardly hear you guys, but
Paul
I've
is in
got
the
you
house,
turned
everybody.
up full. I can hear Faye properly, but I can't hear Roger, so that's probably a good thing.
So test it again.
I'm
It's just
good. I
very,
know
very
I'm
quiet
good.
for some reason. Most when I was listening to you on YouTube, when I was,
Yeah.
on the channel, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. It's just for some reason, it seems really quiet coming through StreamYard. But that's all right. As long as I can hear you, that's fine.
Your cottage looks adorable.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's 18th century cottage. Everything here was built by hand. There's no machines, obviously, in the 18th century.
I
So
mean,
everything is it's stunning. It's I mean, if you can imagine, I'm actually sitting on the floor, literally on the floor. The floor is all wood,
yeah.
and that's the top of the windowsill. So literally,
Wow.
if I
Cute.
pull that window back, you can see
So
outside
charming.
is
Well,
all
look at
woodland.
the doors to the window. I
No,
love
they're
that.
shutters on the windows. I mean,
shutters.
in the 18th century, they didn't really use curtains and what have you. They had shutters, so that shutter would go across like that,
That's so
and the
cool.
one on the other side would then. But if I open it all the way up, you guys can see it's woodland. There's a woodland outside.
And look at the depth of the windowsill you have. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's about 3 feet thick,
yeah.
Wow.
and that's typical Celtic. I mean, my house in Ireland was the same. It's got the walls were about 3 foot thick. They were all hand built by big sort of. If I turn the camera around a minute, you can see the wall at the other side.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
And
Look
there's
at
the
that.
roof space, and then there's more. And if I bring the camera out, you can see outside,
Oh, I love that little garden. Wow, it's so sweet.
and it's all woodland. And then the gardens at that side is 3 tiers high, and they're quite high. It's a bit of a hike up to the top end of the garden. And at the top end of the garden, there's all like seating where you can sit and just watch the stars. It's sort of like a big clearing in the middle of the woodland.
And you're in the
So
country as
we're
well,
kind
right?
of. I mean, this is. I have to say, we are so blessed. This is just a halfway house. We're here for 3 weeks, and then the sale goes through of our other house, and our other house is the same. It's in the woodlands like this. It was built in the 18th century. It was a beautiful old mill. I mean, it's very big. It's six bedrooms in it, and the mill. I was trying to say the other day, the mill wheel isn't there anymore, but all of the structure where they would have pulled the water down through to push the wheel round is all there. So what I plan to do is reopen that structure, let the water flow, and then have an ornamental wheel built. Not a big one, just an
Yeah,
ornamental wheel where the water can turn it, and I can switch it
good.
off if it becomes
Yeah,
annoying. But it's got a lake on it. It's got its own water sources, and the only
nice.
thing I got to put on there when we get there is I'm going to convert it to solar energy, so it'll be completely 100% off grid,
That's
and we
fun.
won't have any
Wow.
water bills. We won't have electricity bills.
Are you
Perfect.
able to
Um,
drink that water, Paul?
oh, the water. It's. I mean, if you think about it, Roger, how did the human race get to today?
Right.
Right? It's only in the last 50 years that we've been actually passing water through filtration systems.
Right.
Okay, but how did we get this far? Because the water was so clear. We're the ones that are wrecking the water.
Yeah.
We're the
True.
idiots that are contaminating it. But anyway, the system has its own well, but it has a system within that well that it takes the water up, passes it through a filtration system, and another thing that passes like light that kills any bacteria in the water, and then it pumps it
Good.
into the house. And then it
Good.
goes through all the
Wow.
house systems, then back out through another filtration system, back into the water table. So it
So
comes in clean, gets clean, and goes back out clean.
clean. Cool. Is
So
this in
that's another
Ireland?
reason why we decided we want this house.
Are you going? Is it in Ireland, this house, this new house, or is it still in
No, it's
Cornwall?
here in Cornwall.
Oh, cool. The new
I'm just
house.
not telling anybody where it is
Oh,
because I get inundated.
okay.
People come to the house. Oh, can I have a read? No,
I know.
go away.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I was
no.
going to say no.
Is it
Okay.
close to your sandwich shop that you like?
Yeah, actually, it is. It's around about, I don't know, 7 miles maybe, just outside the city.
Good.
That's good.
Cool.
So
Well,
it's yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We can't wait to move. It's going to be great for the boys. The German Shepherds. They're just going to be able to run. It's got a stream that feeds the lake, and the boys will just jump into the stream because
okay. So
they're.
I'm
I
going
mean,
home.
I've
I'm
never met
packing my
two dogs
suitcases.
that
I'll
drink
be
so much
over.
water.
I'll be there. I'll be there. So can
Oh
I have
yeah,
a read?
well it's 20. Is it not even? I'm trying to think. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's 20 minutes. But they reckon it's 20 minutes from the airport, if
Okay.
that. I would say on a day like today, I'd be at the airport in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you can you guys can fly directly into London and then hop on another little airplane. It'll take you all the way down to Newquay, where the airfield is near. Newquay Airport is about 20 minutes from our house.
Okay. All right. So we've got a few people saying hello to you, Paul,
Hi,
and
hi everybody. Good to
yeah,
see you
and
all. Thank you. I
Did you
really don't
see
like that.
us?
I love being on your show, but I love to say hi to everybody. But this is your show. I'm a guest, so I
well,
want
that's
to
why we
just
brought
say
you in a
hello.
little
That
later
never gets
because
in the way.
we all talk over each other, I think, because we have so much to say. I don't know.
I wanted to say a couple of things because my brain power at the minute is. Do you know what, guys? I didn't wake up as in physically. Hello, wake up, world, good morning, to 2 p.m. today.
That's not like you.
Wow.
That's not like me. I don't do that. We went to bed at midnight last night, and I must have been so tired that I literally slept to 2 p.m. And I said to Johanna, "What the hell did you do? Why did you let me sleep this long?" She goes, "Clearly you needed it.
Yeah.
You don't sleep when you don't need to sleep." And she says, and I made sure the girls were quiet, the boys were quiet, and when we say the boys, we talk about the dogs
Yeah.
because they're two boys. and they just left me, and I literally slept to 2 p.m. That is not like me
Well, it's
at
about
all.
time then. So
So I
here's
needed it, but there we go. But what I was going to say was when you say no, sometimes no. In the reference of Roger and I, in reference, no does not mean no, you're wrong. No means a multitude of options. It
Right.
means no, I don't want to talk to that particular person you're coming through. No, I don't really recognize that information because I'm not getting it right now. No means I really don't want to talk about. I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to talk about it in front of you. No means a multitude of options other than the psychic is wrong. And I've taught my students that all the way through my career,
Mhm.
that even though somebody says to you no, does not mean you're incorrect.
Right.
If you stay true to the information you're bringing through, you're doing it right.
Yes.
Don't try and embellish the information. Don't stretch it. Don't add to it. Don't take away from it. What do I always say, Roger? What did I learn from John Edward?
Just deliver the mail.
Deliver the mail. Don't read it.
Yep.
Just bring the information through. So no means that. But on a positive use of the word no, is, hi, Paul, I want a reading from you today. And I've got a lot on. So I go, no. No.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a free read. Why should I? What have you done free for anybody? I get that all the time. You should be doing your work for free.
Wow.
And the response starts with an F. I won't say the rest of the word.
Yeah.
But you know, I say even priests get paid. So why should I do what I do for you for free? You're taking the time out of my life that I'll never get back. Okay,
Right.
if I give you an hour of my life, that's an hour that I have that I can't spend with Johanna, with the girls, with the boys, with doing all the work for multitudes of people. I'm going to give it to you, and you don't want to respond out of that other than just take from me. And that's why I say on our show now, be it my shows on a Monday and on a Thursday, but I also say for Roger's show, or both your guys on Wednesdays and Saturdays, is Roger and I give up our time every week, twice a week. We give our time to you. The very least you can do is share the show, get people to come and join it and be a part of this system. That's the very least you can do. And I say, I've now said, right, the first person who brings in 10 new subscribers to my show, I'll give you a 15-minute free reading, 50 minutes of my time free of charge. Okay? And if you can go out there and produce that, if you bring 20 people in, I'll give you a half-hour free read. So it's motivation in people to say, oh, wow. Why should we give up? Because they don't get this, Roger, and I'm sorry to be standing on a platform here today, but they don't understand how much it costs us to do this job. They think this is all free. All the technology didn't come through Santa Claus down the chimney. We had to pay for it. Okay, we had to pay for the electricity. We got to pay for the phone bills. We got to pay for the internet, and they still want it free. Do you know what? Sod off.
So
if that's the kind of person you are, I don't want you on my show. Take a hike. Go and bother somebody else.
Here's the thing: I can say, like you said, it didn't come free. I almost lost my life permanently to get this gift.
Yeah.
I almost stayed over there, but thank the Lord I came back with the gift.
Yeah. And yet they still want it for free. I remember getting verbally attacked on an internet site. And here's this person's argument. It's the very first time I'd released the Safeway, and her argument was, I should give my books away free.
What?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, that was her. And here's her argument. And she took a picture of me at a show when I was on stage at a show, and I was wearing a nice suit and what have you. And she went, "Look at him. He drives a Mercedes. He's wearing beautiful suits.
Oh, God.
And he should be giving that away free." I was like,
Is she
okay.
giving her, and I wonder if she's giving her away her services for free.
Well, here's the thing. She was on. Everybody laughed at her. I mean, I just laughed at her too. And but the point matter is, we have a thing over here, which I think in America, I don't know what the American version of it is. Social benefits, where the
Social
government give you money
Security.
every week and pay for
Yeah.
your house. She was on that,
Okay.
so she didn't even work for a living. And I was like, and it's at this point here that I began to acknowledge, right. So the manipulation of a human being is bent through a system called guilt.
Yes.
And if you
Yes.
conform to guilt, you're
Yes.
allowing a version of slavery.
Yes.
Okay, so there'll be people out there at the minute thinking, well, that's not really true. It freaking is. If I bend my will to your will, that's called slavery.
Right.
Okay, if you want to conform and say, hey, Paul, how do I get one of your books? I can't actually afford it right now, but I'd love to do something that'll help you so I can get one of your books. That's completely different.
Right.
That's going to be something like, in situations where I go, you really need it that bad. And they go, yeah. So, well, here, I'll give it to you for free.
Right.
I would give it to them for free. Because if somebody is willing to do something, to step up to the plate to help other people, you got my attention.
Yep.
But if you just demand, oh, I want this for free, I want that for free, and you should do, bye, next.
Can I just throw this thing up from Sue, who says,
I can't read it, so you got to read it out to me.
I will read it to you. She's addressing a lot here. She says, I became unwell because I couldn't say no at work and was doing 60 hours plus some weeks.
Yep.
I left in the end. So many people. Absolutely. I mean, I was doing the same thing. My daughter Tanya was doing the same thing. You just learn how to,
You have to
without
stand
guilt,
up
say
for
Learn
yourself.
no.
to say no.
No.
It is that simple. Just learn to go, no.
No, I don't have
And the
time.
amount of times that they try and use guilt, I'm not too sure if they do it with Roger or not. I'm sure Faye wouldn't allow it, but
They did before,
the amount of
but I
people who
stopped
come to me with the guilt complex that I should give my time to them free of charge. And I just look at them and I go, right, so you're trying to make me feel guilty? Well, you come to the wrong guy because I don't feel guilt. Goodbye.
Right.
Oh, you'd let me go into the night and go away and with all of this stress?
Right.
Yeah,
I do.
I would.
do.
Goodbye.
Honey, there's something I want to address. Nancy, what exactly did you mean by that? Am I a bad reader? There's tons of people on this show right now that'll tell you the opposite. And he's one of them, Paul. Paul is a damn
Say that
good
again?
reader too.
I mean,
It
so
says here,
there's
I hope you
there's
can read better than Roger. That's referring
said
to
that?
you.
Nancy Bingham and Pratt, and she's also saying you are a joke. Okay.
Well, she's got the
Well,
perfect surname, Pratt.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving on. Just to, this is what I say when you hear me say on my shows: eliminate the negatives, eliminate the people who can bring you
Right.
only negative information. So get rid of the naysayers, get rid of the people who don't bring you anything anymore. It's what I say: get rid of what doesn't serve you. Okay, when I mean serve you, I don't mean in a subservient way. If it brings you happiness and health and strength and motivation, keep it. If it brings you negativity and pulls you down, get rid of it.
Yep.
Okay,
She's just-
Sue,
I'm just
I'm
blocked
actually
that way.
really proud of Sue for making that decision. No, you're taking the piss. You're working me 60 to 80 hours a week. You can't even look after me for that point. No, do you know what? Stick your job up your anyway, and then go your own direction. And I'm very, very proud of people who make that decisions, because what will happen is, unless people step up to the plate and say, do you know what? No, enough's enough. I'm not doing it. I'll work my 40 hours. If you want any more than 40 hours, then you've got to pay me for my time. It's that simple. Because, ladies and gentlemen of the planet who are listening to us today, there isn't a jar where you put your time in and up on a shelf and you can use it later. Once your time is gone, it's gone. You can't get it back.
Yeah.
So use it wisely. I don't know about Roger, but I turned 60 in February of this year. Okay. I'm thankfully that I don't feel any different than when I was 30. But the point being here is, from the age of 30 to 60 went like that. And all of a sudden I'm 60. So I tell all my people, I tell my daughters, my son, I tell all my friends and family, live every day to the max. Acknowledge everything that's brought you happiness. Acknowledge all the people in your life. Communicate, appreciate, validate, and go after what makes you happy. Yeah, if I told my kids, we were talking about this earlier. If I told my kids, if you want to be a trash collector, if you want to be a bin man, a dustman, and that brings you total happiness, I am behind you 100%. 100%. If you want to be a doctor, I'm behind you 100%. I don't care what you do for a living as long as you're happy.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't care how you live your life. Not for me to judge. Who am I to judge anybody? I'm not qualified to judge anybody. Nobody.
I want to bring up a couple of thoughts from folks who are watching the show right now.
Sure.
Sue is saying, I was running a nursing home for dementia and was so worried about the clients if I left it understaffed. And then Tanya says, wow, that's so powerful, Paul. Thank you. I am in a similar situation as Sue. The higher ups seem to believe that their time is more valuable than mine. Yes.
Exactly correct. Where it's not, because guess what, Tanya? The higher ups can't do what you do, and so they will sit in their ivory thrones and they start cracking whips. So until you turn around to them and go, do you know what? Shove it up your back end. I'm out of here. Then that'll get their attention. And guess what, Tanya? You will be looked after. People go out and seek you to come and work for them because you're strong, you're a leader, and you can do the job 10 times better than the idiot above you. Remember that, okay? Now, unless that person who's above you can come to you on a one-to-one basis, eye to eye, and say, hey, listen, I'm really, really appreciative of what you do. I'm really, really glad and blessed that you work with this company. I know I'm asking a wee bit more of you at this point in time because I need to get through this particular patch. But would you please help me? That's a different point of view. That's please help me get through this. That's when they're talking to you on a one-to-one basis. But if they turn around and you go, well, listen, I don't care. You've done your 40 hours. You get another 20 hours to do. Bye. Gone.
By the way, I got rid of that Pratt woman. She's gone.
Yeah. Enough said. Pratt by name, Pratt by nature.
Yeah. Carol is saying, I am here because of Roger and Paul and Faye. I trust and believe in them both. They're truly gifted. Well, I agree. I agree totally. I see I can watch them do similarly reads and kind of piggyback on each other as well. That is a real blessing when I see that. And then, you know what, folks, when I see them going into the other side, I see the same expression. I know that they're really in there, and I know what it does, and I know how it taxes both of them. And I just appreciate everything they say. And even though it may not resonate with you when they are reading for you, trust me, the information they are getting is raw. It is coming right from the source of the spirits. And I appreciate all of you who are on today. And I can't believe what time it is, by the way.
So, I know. It's kind of cool because I'm actually glad to have come on at this time.
Yeah. What?
What happened?
What? He knocked himself off, I think. Where'd you go, Paul? I didn't do anything.
I'm going to put what Ruben put.
Yeah. He says, I have been listening to Roger for years and been listening to Paul for a year, and they tell the truth, right on point. Yep.
So with that, folks, it's that time, and in a little while I'm supposed to be doing some reading. So
yeah.
Want to thank everybody for sticking around. We definitely want to thank our dear friend Paul, who's trying to come back. Is he coming in, honey?
There he is. Yeah.
Paul, I got an idea.
I don't know what happened there. I think I hit something with my thumb, but the weird thing about it is the audio is much better.
Wow.
I can hear you guys clearer for some reason. I moved my thumb, and then next thing I was out, I went, oh. I'm going
to give you the option, Paul, because I have to get ready to do some readings. If you'd like, you can stay on with Faye and keep continuing the show. I don't think we have any boundaries.
Well, I have to say this. I have to go. I have to get to another place, remember? And before we do these reads this afternoon, darling, remember? Okay. I just love it when you come on, Paul. But I mean, today.
I hate taking over. I feel like I'm a takeover, and I'm really
honestly,
I don't like doing that.
well,
Well,
dear
then we
Paul.
have to say goodbye because of the fact that I have to get ready for the reads and Faye has to leave. So,
But we can do this again. This is not the only Saturday
right.
day that I hope you're on. I know. Are you busy next week? I mean, are you going to do your show on Monday?
I know more. Literally, it's kind of like as my while we're sort of being like nomads at the minute. It's kind
Yeah,
of actually it's kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying it.
I
Um,
bet.
but until we were actually into our home, our house, um, I'm kind of like sort of one day merges into the other, and I'm kind of up and down. I've had to cancel quite a few reads because I didn't know where I was going to be,
Hmm.
so I had to cancel quite a few of those. But if everybody can please be patient with me, once we move into the new house, I'll be full on back at it, full, 100%. Um, there was, I mean, Faye, I'm going to do it right now in front of the entire audience. It's time for Faye's Angels. I was being told this by my guides the other night, and I was going, they went, it's time, make her do it, it's time.
Wow. Okay. My.
That's why I
All right.
said to you, it's time.
I know. I know it's time. I got
Enough
it.
putting it off. Enough,
Oh,
because I've had a lot of people say to me, "Oh, when's Faye going to do her show?" And I'm like, I don't know. When you ask Faye or ask Roger, and
I
I
know.
know Roger's exactly in the same position as I am. We're both motivating you to do it, and you're
Yeah.
kind of not taking the reins. And it's not because you're not confident. You clearly are. It's not because you're not intelligent. Well, I do challenge that because you married Roger, but um, and it's not because you haven't got a grasp on how the world works. You clearly have. I mean, you worked in the legal world for quite a long time. You have a lot to say. You've got what you are excellent at, and I do really mean this. You would make a brilliant therapist, and I mean that. And you would make an absolutely brilliant therapist because
Wow.
you know when to be quiet and you know when to talk, and
Wow.
that's the key components of a therapist.
I know. Well,
So
my kids have been my training, by the
I
way,
would have thought
and
Roger would have been your training.
Roger. Then there's Roger. Hi,
He's taking
honey.
his headset off so we can say what we like about him now. Oh no, he's still got it on. So, Faye, it's now's time. Now, I'd like to see the very first or the trial episode next week.
What
Okay.
did I say?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk. I want to talk with
No,
you.
no. You say that every time we say this. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Talking done.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go for Tuesday.
Wow. Okay.
Huh? Hey, do you know when you learn to swim? When you're in the water.
Yeah, I
Yep.
did that.
Okay,
Threw me in
so
deep
let's go
end.
for Tuesday. I mean, I'm going to do the golden circle. I mean, the golden circle is going to be happening within the next 21 days. So,
Okay.
but for now, let's get Tuesday night going. 7:30 p.m. our time, whatever time or whatever time you guys do it in the evening. In America, I say 7:30 my time, but 7:30 is a
That's
good time of the
1:30.
night for people.
Yeah. For
And
everybody around the world.
you can step it up. And you know what? If I can give you some advice, every time I've done my first show, it's a feet finder. Don't have an agenda other than hi, I'm Faye Ewing Garza, and I would like to start this. What would you like to see on the show? What would you like to talk about? Boom, you're off.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right, darling. That would be 1:30 our
Notice the
time.
way she calls me, darling Roger, not you. Anyway, so.
Tanya says she's on vacation on Tuesday, but I mean, that's okay, honey.
Hey, the internet's all over the world, Tanya.
I don't
Yep.
know where she is. She's going into the deep woods of Michigan.
I've got and down here we've got no phone signal whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's internet, and the funny thing about it is nobody can get a hold of me, and so I'm actually relishing that.
You're on what is it
So
called? Sabbatical.
people,
You're on sabbatical.
I'm kind of on a sabbatical, and it's allowing me to sort out the ideas, sort out the concepts,
Yep.
and put into priority. But what I was going to say to everybody is, don't forget the five. Okay, the five ideas you want to achieve in life. Don't forget those. We're going to talk about those on Monday night.
Cool. All right. Well,
All
I'll
right.
get I'll get my show all put together, darling.
There, Polly said she's going to be a listener.
All right.
Awesome. Roger,
Yes, sir.
I want your 5 as well.
My
5
5.
ideas. 5 ideas.
Now, there's going to be a bit of a sting in one of these. So, I'm not talking about just Roger, I'm talking about everybody. Okay, there's going to be a tiny little sting. Not a sting as in a regretful sting, a sting as in, oh, okay. That kind of a sting.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys know me now? You've been knowing me for years. Do you think I just make things all bubbly and light?
No.
Or do I
No.
wake you up into the world?
Right, and they're uncomfortable sometimes. By the way,
Sometimes they aren't, because sometimes that's the only time that you step up and face the music.
kind of kick people in the butt a little.
Yeah, swift kick in the rear never
I
hurt
like that.
anybody.
That's part of my show. I'm
But
going to be
according
kicking
to
some
my
people in the
saying
butt.
that
by
I
the way.
say, stick a firecracker in your ass and get moving.
Yeah. Don't know why you want to stick a firecracker there, but anyway. I always say to Johanna, isn't it's a full moon tonight? Shouldn't you be running around the garden butt naked with a feather hanging at your butt? And she always gives me that look, you know. I have never done that. So we'll give it a go. I'll film it.
Oh God.
Oh boy, we gotta get out of here.
Right, listen, go and have fun, and I'll see you guys Monday night on Reach Across.
Yes, you will.
Thank you for letting me come over and take over your damn show. I hate doing that. Thank you for letting me be here.
You can't help yourself, my darling. You just can't help yourself. It's okay.
I hate it when I see idiots like who. I hope you're a better reader than Roger. No, I'm not. Well, yeah, I am. But I'm not a better reader. I'm a different reader. We keep saying that. We're different. We don't work up the same concepts. I mean, I don't do Captain Gloom, Doom.
That person had a problem.
Oh, you've seen a butterfly.
We gotta go.
You've seen a butterfly. That's death. I've seen a pigeon. That's death.
No, that's not either. Keep going.
Keep going. We got
everything is death. I don't have anything. I've seen a fish. Oh, that's death.
We'll see you on Monday night.
Yep, you will. Have a fantastic weekend.
Yep.
No, quickly before you disappear. You were saying swimming upstream at the end. Could you say the end of the month? And I was thinking, I'm on 24th. That's the end of the month.
The end of the cycle is what I meant.
So so what you mean and what you say are two different things. Get it together.
All right, I clarified it. Okay.
Kind of muddy, honey. Yeah. Kind of muddy, but it's okay.
Muddy. Do you think I'm a downstream swimmer?
No. God.
No,
so that puts that crap into position, doesn't it, eh?
I think you gotta read it again.
What I would love to say to everybody is you can be the person you choose to be. You just got to get up and make it happen.
Yep.
And put on your screen like I always did. What have I always said to you, Faye? If it's to be, it's up to me.
Yep.
I agree.
And with that, folks, we are signing off.
Love you, dear.
Thank you, brother.
Love you guys.
Come back.
See you all very soon. Have a great day, everybody, and have a great weekend.
You bet. See you soon. Love you.
Alrighty. Ciao, bella. Ciao.